Hello pretties, I'm back again, and you wouldn't have thought I would upload it so fast, but here's another flower nose Moonlight Mermaid unboxing, and honestly this is so long overdue, but I think that's really consistent in my channel where I post really late. And fun fact, this is actually my favorite collection out of the came out because I really like the ocean and mermaids, so when they came out with this I said, well, I'm gonna have to get everything, and now she's so happy in my collection. So let's get started, and I'm going to start with the bottom drawer, which contains one of the brushes and two of the palettes. This is actually shade number 5, and she is so beautiful. Can you see that? Wow! And this is the blue palette, which I think is so pretty during the summer. This is the shade number 4, and honestly this was the prettiest box that I had a hard time not throwing away. And she is also my favorite palette in this range because it's pink and purple with two same sparkles, and it's just such a lovely palette and it's so magical. I am in love. Moving on to the second drawer, I'm just going to start with one of the blushes in the shade number 5, and as you see I'm struggling, but look how beautiful it is. It's like the ocean staring at you, encapsulated in a crystal. This is the second brush, and it comes in blue and white. Look how beautiful she is under the sunlight. Moving on, this is shade number 3, and I don't really know why I have number 3 rather than number 4, but look how pretty she is. It's like your own little time capsule. And she has a more yellowy tinge on the very top, so I think it's a very good neutral blush. And look at the mermaid inside. She's sitting on a moon. How pretty. Like, oh my goodness. And this is shade number 4, as you can see. I'm really sorry if I keep saying that the palettes are so pretty. I've really lost count how many times I've said that word, but words are not enough just to describe how majestic and magical they are, so I'm just gonna keep saying it, but yeah. Moving on to drawer number 3, I think this is more the palettes inside, so you can see here. This is shade number 1, and this palette is very neutral and very neutral in tone as well. And the design reminds me of when the ocean and mermaids sleep at night, and it's so magical. Moving on, shade number 2, as you can see, it's more on the pinkier side, and honestly this is also one of my favorites because I am a pinky neutral girly, but the packaging reminds me of the sunset, and honestly when I look at it, it just reminds me of summer sunset near the seaside. Lastly, we have shade number 3, and this one has the green sea foil type of color, and the packaging reminds me of sunrise for some weird reasons. And this also has pink tones in it, but the pop of color is green. collection also gives a lipstick makeup remover, as you can see. Moving on to the fourth drawer, we have the lip products, and this is a very shiny-ish tint lip gloss, and I'm first opening the G05 shade, and I'm not gonna open all of them, but this is the packaging itself. It comes in a pink jewelry glass-like bottle, and this shade is more of a baby pink on me, but honestly on the lips it looks really nice, but I'm not gonna wear it on its own because I'm very tan. And this one is the shade 07. Just like the box, the packaging also comes in a blue version of the pink. Honestly, I really love it, and this one is more in the nudie tone, as you can see. And this one I actually really enjoy. I can wear this on its own on my lips, and I wore this a lot when I went to Arizona because it's so lightweight and it smells like fresh green apples. Also give this cute clips along with the collection. Moving on, this collection also has eyeliners, which I was so excited about, and this one's in the shade number 3, and this is the liquid glitter eyeliner, and it's more for your aerosol, and you can barely see it here, but it's pink and shimmery on the eyes, as you can see. Look how reflective that is in sunlight. Now, if I'm correct, this is shade number 1 in black, and honestly, even the packaging is so slay, and they have the most thin brush applicator I have ever seen. Like, look how thin this is and precise. I am amazed. And lastly, it's a shade number 2 that's in brown, which the one I use the most because I am more of an eyeliner girly now that I'm older. Well, ever since anyways I turned 18. Brown is just something that I really enjoy as an everyday eyeliner. When I was a child I didn't get it, but now I do get it. Moving on to our last drawer, the very top, we'll come back to the blush, and it's shade number 1. As expected, the packaging is just so magical. And this one has the shade lilac on the very top, and hopefully it doesn't look ash on me, but it actually didn't look ash, so it's really great. Here's the shade number 2, and the color of the packaging reminds me of tropical ocean. Like, look how blue and beautiful it is, and honestly this is one of my favorite ones to use in this collection. And lastly, we've got the shade number 1 in the lip product, and the design of this is this beautiful white glass bottle, and the shade is also very nudie, like you can see it's very brown. Actually came really late, I think like 3 weeks late, so I was a bit concerned what if it didn't arrive in time, but this is actually the Lunar Goddess Tree perfume, and one of the top notes in this is bergamot, middle note is moss and base note as coriander, sandalwood and musk, and honestly it smells so nice and it's one of my favorite perfumes. Moving on, we've also got the Forever Blooming Flower, and this is such a good scent for spring. It's so light and it's so nice and airy. It has watermelon, gardenia and bellflower. And moving on to the most exciting part, this is the cup that came with it. I don't know why it's a little misty in there, but here she is in all glory, beautiful mermaid just sitting on the moon. And here's more items that I forgot, but yeah, it comes with a lot of powder puffs, and I guess we're just never gonna have a never-ending supply of power puffs. And the box came in with the pressed powders, and this is the shade 01 and Fair Ivory. And honestly, the colors doesn't really show on your skin, and it says it's Fair Ivory, but I'm very tan. So, but I've used this fast, and there's no white cast or whatever. But what I tell you is just like they really set the face, and they don't make you oily, because I took this with me in my travels in Arizona, and I came there during the most hottest time of the year, which is summer, and I've been using this religiously, and I kid you not, it held up so good. Like, oh my goodness, my face was not grease. So yeah, I highly recommend these. Moving on, these are the mirrors which everybody has been anticipating, including me. If it's between you and I, these are my favorite set of mirrors, and this is the blue one. Like, look how beautiful it is. It just really reminds me of the ocean. And this is the clear one, which my boyfriend dropped to the ground and it broke, so and we've also got the pink one. This one's just so cute and girly that I am so happy when I look at it. And there they are. The last time I see them in perfect condition. And we also get another clip, but I don't really need a clip, so I was just gonna give it away to one of my friends. So and there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this super late upload of my chaoticness of fully unboxing Flower Nose. Do let me know if you guys want me to swatch them of the shades that I have or compare the eyeshadows, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!